If you want to have really good cable management in your gaming setup, your living room setup, any kind of scenario really, you've come to the right place. As you see, the setup behind us right here has a pretty damn good cable management. All the cables are hidden away, even though we got a lot of things going on here. Really high-end PC, multiple monitors, just so much stuff. You basically can't see a single cable dangling beneath the desk or anything. It's pretty damn nice. And you can do the same thing in your gaming setup, in whatever kind of scenario you're in. Hiding cables in a gaming setup, in a living room setup is relatively very easy once you have the right kind of equipment and the right kind of cable management gear. So I'm going to have all the links down below in the description to all of the products that I'm going to be talking about in this video, the products that I recommend. To save you a little bit of time, I put together a page over on the TechBlock website listing a bunch of the best cable management gear that I could find over on Amazon, just to make your life a lot easier. So you can go on that page, first link in the video description, and you can just check out all the gear that I recommend in case you don't want to watch the full video and you just want to get all the products that you need so that you can cable manage everything. But if you want to stick around, I'll show you what I did with my setup and how you can do the same thing with yours. Today's video is sponsored by gvgmall.com. They're currently having a massive spring sale on many game keys and software keys. You can pick up a Windows 10 Pro license key for as little as $16.99. But if you use code TBW at checkout, you'll get another 20% off your order, dropping the price to just $13.59. Their Windows 10 keys are genuine, they're legit. I've bought my license key from their website myself. In fact, I've probably bought quite a few from their website, and I've never had a single issue with any of them. As GVG Mall also sell a bunch of different game keys, you can use code TBG to save yourself 3% off your order. I'll have all the links in the video description to GVG Mall's spring sale. Thanks for your time. Now back to the video. Beginning with the mice that I use, this is the Viper Ultimate, this is the Basilisk Ultimate. They are both wireless mice from Razer, and they happen to both use the exact same wireless charging dock that is sitting right there. But when it comes to cable management, obviously you don't want this cable just running straight along your table. That's not going to look very good. So instead, I've routed the cable that comes out of the back of this alongside my monitor arm, and that cable just goes down here and then down the monitor arm, and of course pops out through here. We'll look over what's going on below the desk in just a minute, but I first want to cover what's going on top of the desk and what you could do to improve your cable management on top of the desk. When it comes to mouse mats, this one right here is the Razer Firefly V2. It is an RGB LED mouse mat. As you can see, it's changing a bunch of colors here, and it does of course have a power cable. This power cable goes beneath my keyboard and comes out through here, of course, down the monitor arm and into the PC behind. As for the ideal way to actually cable manage all of this, you'd probably want to drill a hole down below your keyboard and then route your mouse mat wire, your Elgato Stream Deck wire, your keyboard wire, down that hole beneath your keyboard. Of course, all the cables will come out from here, and then you just route them into the back of your PC. That would be the ideal scenario here. I've not yet drilled a hole in this desk, but it's definitely something I do plan on doing in the very near future. But at the minute, I don't know whether I'm going to be keeping 2 monitors or maybe going to 3 monitors in the very near future. So I'm not drilling any holes just yet. But when I have kind of like a more concrete idea of what I want to do with this gaming setup specifically, then I'll probably drill a hole in the desk. But that pretty much covers how these 3 items here are cable managed. They all have cables running beneath the keyboard and just routed them all the way through here. I have another Velcro cable tie on the monitor arm here as well, just keeping all the cables all, jumbled up together. And they then of course run beneath the monitor stand and into the PC. Taking a look at the left side of the setup, we've got the Razer Chroma mug holder sitting right there. And that of course does have a cable coming out of it. And once again, I pretty much cable managed it the same way I cable managed all the other cables here, ran it alongside the monitor stand. Taking a look at the headset holder, we got the Razer Nari Ultimate wireless headset. Would highly recommend you get a wireless headset, less cables to cable manage. And if you pair the headset with one of these, this is like a wireless charging magnetic cable. It's amazing. I probably should make a dedicated video all about this, but essentially there's a magnet at the bottom of the headset right here. To show you exactly how this works, this is basically just a magnetic retractable charging cable. So whenever this gets near the headset, boom, suddenly it's charging. Super easy way to charge a wireless headset. And when you're done using this as an actual charger, you just pull on this, the cable retracts, and hopefully don't drop it. But yeah, using one of these to charge something like a wireless headset, would highly recommend it. Super easy, and has made my life way easier charging those pair of headphones right there. These headphones though do of course sit on the Razer headset stand, and this of course does have another wire coming out of it, and that wire just goes straight into there. and then comes out through here. All right, let's take a look at what's going on beneath this desk right here. So we got some cable clips. These of course are linked down below, as well as everything else that is also down below here. And in case you want to find out what's in my gaming setup, what kind of monitors, peripherals I'm using, what kind of PC specs do I have inside of that rig right there, everything is linked inside of the website right there. Dedicated pages to the PC build, to the gaming setup, the cable management gear, all that stuff in the website, of course. First of all, over on the left-hand side right here, I do happen to have 2 power sockets that power the entire setup and the PC. These power sockets right here just go straight up, and oh my lord, it's kind of a mess back here, but we basically have stuck a power strip beneath the desk right there, and that is something I'd highly recommend that you do as well. Always stick your power strip beneath your desk. It might be a little bit difficult to remove it afterwards, but it's really worth it when it comes to cable management. It just makes everything look so much cleaner, especially if you have a lot of things going on in your setup. One thing I'd recommend specifically are these J channels that are pretty much stuck beneath my desk all over the place. We got one here, another one here, and they go all the way down to the other end of the desk right there. Those J channels there are probably one of the best bits of cable management gear I've found on Amazon. These things have made cable management so easy. You just stick a bunch of them to the bottom of your desk, and then you route all your cables through them. You could achieve absolutely amazing cable management just by using J channels, Velcro cable ties, and of course you'd probably need some double-sided tape so that you can stick your power strips and all beneath your desk. But just using those 3 items alone will really take you a long way in achieving really good cable management in your gaming setup, your living room setup. Taking a look at this thing right here, I have an LED light strip controller that allows me to quickly change the color of my LED light strip, turn it off and on. There's even some music modes and all sorts of crazy stuff that the LED light strip offers. But we got this controller mounted beneath the desk right here. Just allows me to really easily change the color or do anything I want to do with the light strip. This of course is cable managed all the way through here, and then it is eventually powered over there. Taking a look at what's going on here though, we have a RAV Power 4-socket USB fast charger. If you have devices like colo lights, headset chargers, or any kind of USB device that doesn't need to send any kind of data to your PC, but is probably mainly used for charging devices like your phone, wireless chargers, any kind of that stuff, I'd highly recommend you pick up one of these RAV Power fast chargers. They're really easy to stick beneath your desk, and they give you 4 USB ports that are really quick. They'll charge anything super fast. And from my experience, it's so much better to plug in USB chargers into this rather than your PC. One, you'll save on USB ports in your actual PC, and if you don't need to actually send any kind of data from the device to your PC, I don't see why you'd plug it into your PC. It's just gonna charge everything really slowly probably, and it's not gonna be a good time. Instead, pick up one of these and plug in all your chargers into that. You'll have way better charging times for your phone, for anything, man. It's quality stuff. Moving on from all of this area though, as I said, I basically just have a bunch of plastic J channels going all the way through here, and of course everything just goes into the PC in the end. You're taking a look at what's going on here though, we have some plastic cable clips right here, some Velcro cable ties of course, USB 3.0 extension cables, USB Type-C extension cables. Those USB extension cables power this 4-port USB hub from Anker, a micro SD card reader, as well as a full-size SD card reader here as well. As for all of the cables coming out of the back of the PC right here, they're all pretty much Velcro cable tied together, and they run down here and go into, can you guess it? Oh look, it's a J channel again. So yeah, those plastic J channels right there, quality stuff. They make your life super easy when it comes to cable managing your setup, and they can handle a lot of cables. You can fit a lot of cables inside of there. Those J channels are basically the single reason I have good cable management in the setup. But taking a look at the microphone arm right here, as well as the webcam and the monitor, power cables and all, the way I've cable managed all of this, and what you should probably do as well, if you have a microphone boom arm, this right here is the Rode PSA-1, just tie the cable to the microphone arm and boom, cable management has been achieved. When it comes to cable managing your monitor wires, this is something I feel like so many people could benefit from, this one bit of advice. When you're cable managing the power wire as well as the HDMI display port or whatever kind of display wire you're using from your monitor to your PC, simply, now this is gonna blow a lot of your minds, simply run those 2 wires down the middle of your monitor stand, preferably behind your monitor stand. If you need to, use some Velcro cable ties and that might help you, but if the Velcro cable ties aren't doing enough to keep those cables behind your monitor stand, they're not running down the wall, try get hold of a plastic cable clip and that'll absolutely do the job. Apart from all that though, that pretty much sums up my 2020 ultimate cable management guide for your gaming setup. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, hopefully you've learned something new, how to cable manage your setup. It's super easy, man, anyone can do it. You just gotta have the right equipment, a little bit of time, and boom, you'll be on your way to having a clean cable managed setup in no time. As always, links are down below in the description to all of the stuff used in this video, as well as, of course, all of the gear in my setup, in my PC, all the cable management equipment, everything's down below in the video description. If you're still here watching the video, I have a new Instagram page called RGB Culture. We also have RGB Culture merch right here, available on the store of course. But this RGB Culture page over on Instagram is dedicated to featuring your gaming setup submitted by the TechBlock community. Feel free to check out the page, give it a follow, and I'll be sure to feature your gaming setup over on Instagram. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.